Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I'm recording this after the video, but watch the whole video. I'm spitting some facts, I'm not even gonna lie. If you feel like the pity system is trash, maybe I'll change your mind, but we have to keep it real. I always keep it real. Enjoy the video.
Yes, to go even further beyond!
Yeah, my name's Zakashi, and in this video, it's gonna be quite a funny video, but I'm here to give you guys the hard facts. We're gonna talk about the pity system. I made a video explaining how it just works, but this is gonna be my actual thoughts. So yeah, there's gonna be four categories for characters, personas you could say, and everybody's gonna fit into one of the four. You put yourself into which one you want to put into. I'm not trying to cause no fights, but put yourself into whatever category that you want to fit in, and it's literally going to be explaining the pity system, my thoughts on it, on top of the fact of how I'm looking at the community right now. But there's a lot of people complaining about the pity system, but I don't feel like it's nothing to complain about, honestly. But I can see literally like one complaint off the top of my head right now. But I've got some notes that I'm going to go through, so hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. Some gameplay in the background. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button. It's probably somewhere down below there. On this grind to 30,000 subscribers. Yes, sir. All my social media links on the left. Is the YouTube channel, but we've got a Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. But yeah, I'm not going to hold you guys up any longer. Let's actually get into this video now. Alright, so we have four categories, like I said. The first one here, we've got the addict. This person here, they summon on every single banner, no remorse. They're just going at it. When they see 100 chrono crystals, they'll probably do singles as well, which is crazy because you get benefits from doing multis, but they'll just spend at any given moment. They don't know what the word save means. They've never saved over 2k chronos at a time. They might save to like 1k cc and then boom, gone like that as soon as they can spend it. And most of the time, they're gonna get shafted, and they're gonna end up complaining, oh, pay to win people will just ruin the game, when they don't even know how to save past 1k cc. Is actually crazy. But that's the first person category that I've got on this list. This is the addict, yeah. Cool. Now, number two, we've got the average player. This is what I feel like the average player in the Dragon Ball Legend community is like. They save maximum 10 to 15k at a time. Maybe they're looking for certain characters, or they're hoping for something to come in the near future. They mostly have some valid takes, or they have some valid opinions and whatnot, but they will sometimes get frustrated due to pay to win people just existing for no reason at times. But yeah, has a good account, so they have a decent account. They can progress through the game. They don't have problems playing the game, but it just links in with that last point. They like to complain about the pay to win star gap, and they don't spend money on the game, but they always wish they had more stars, like all the time. If they lose a PvP game, if I had more stars, like that's most people. I feel like that's the average player in the Dragon Ball Legend community. But yeah, that's the second type of category you can fit in. Now, number three here, we've got the big brainers. Yes, sir. They save up to 20,000 chrono crystals at a time or more, and they only save for characters that they feel are a must, whether that's someone they specifically want, or it's someone that's just really good, they have an amazing kit or whatever. At times they might use their IRL money, so they might end up actually bringing out their wallet, quote unquote. That would bring out their dolphin status, but that's only if the sale is really worth it, or they feel like the character is really good. Because at the end of the day, Jesus Christ, that starter, at the end of the day, it's your money. You can spend it how you want. If they want to spend it and have fun in Legends, that's up to them. They also know that free-to-plays cannot afford every single banner. This is just common sense in a gacha game. If you're a free-to-play person and you try to summon on every single banner, you're just not going to progress well. Like, when someone comes that you want, you will literally be scavenging for every other chrono crystals. And if you're doing that every single banner, you're just digging yourself a hole, man. That's crazy. But the biggest thing about them is that they have good takes. Like, they're consistent with their opinions most of the times, so they know that whales, they're not all bad. They actually do benefit the game. For example, in Anniversary, they would actually help towards actually getting the top grossing rewards, which all the free-to-plays eat off, which is crazy. And the last thing, they have a limit, so they're not addicted to summoning. They don't have that gambling addiction. They know when to stop summoning, because there's a point where, honestly, it just wasn't meant for you. But now in this pity system, that doesn't really matter, I'm not gonna lie. And then the last and final category, we got whales. I ain't got nothing to write here. It doesn't really matter about them. They spend as much money as they want. As soon as they get the character, they're happy, and they're gonna keep spending until they're satisfied. So yeah, I ain't got nothing more to say about that. They're whales. They spend money. They can do that. They can afford to. You just can't beat them. You just can't beat them. But yeah, those are the 4 categories that I've got here. Slot yourself into one of them. Now let's actually talk about this pity system. Now I've actually got a comparison of the old banner and the new banner, and the way it works, like literally from a first view, I'm just looking at it straight up. Like, you're only benefiting. There's no negatives. No matter what, there's no negatives to this. If we look at the old layout, how it used to be before this pity system is actually going to be implemented, you used to get like the 5 guaranteed sparking tickets, which are trash. You don't pull anyone off those, and if you did, you're just a lucky guy. Leave it at that. You get those other types of tickets, the legends tickets, the 100. Like, you need 1,000 to get a certain legend limited character, which is crazy. It's a large amount, but you get those as well. They take a long time to build up, but those are really just an extra because you can't use them until you stack up like 1,000 anyways. And obviously the person here who's made this image obviously has the conversions between how much you'd be spending on the old banner to not be guaranteed anything, to then have this pity system where you're actually guaranteed something if you spend up to 40,000 chrono crystals, which is a large amount. Don't get it twisted. The only complaint that I will put out there, which is a viable complaint to me, is the fact that most people will not go out their way to save 40,000 CC. That's just not something people normally do. And I'm not saying it like it's the hardest thing to do. It's actually not. Of course, there is that 20k CC gap where if you get to 20,000 chrono crystals, of course, if they remove this, then everything right now I'm saying is invalid. It doesn't even matter. But when you get to 20,000 chrono crystals, you can't claim from exchange shops, which caps the amount of CC that you can gain over that period of time that you're above 20,000 chrono crystals, which is really annoying. So I can understand that the average person, especially if they're not paid to win, would not be able to spend 40,000 CC on any banner unless they've just been saving for like a quarter of the year, half the year, which is a bizarre time to be saving and not summoning at all just for one character. I understand completely if nobody wants to do that, especially the free-to-play characters, and that's the only viable complaint that I actually see from looking at it. However, the way I see it and the way everybody should be seeing it, which is crazy if you're not seeing it like this. Think about it like this. In the system that we have right now, you might save up, if you're one of them big brain or the average player, you might save up between 10 to 20,000 CC just for a specific banner. You might just save because not even that you've been waiting for a specific banner, but every banner that's came, it's just not worth it for you. Cool. This banner comes, let's say it's MUI. Let's say MUI dropped prior to this pay system, yeah. Hypothetical, completely hypothetical. He drops, you have your 20k CC, or you're not going to summon for him. Of course, if you don't like him, but the hypothetical is you're going to summon for him. This is the case. So you spend your 20,000 CC, you get your GSPs, you don't pull him. You don't pull him, by the way, and then you get those extra tickets that you could spend that you need 1,000 for those legends limited in the exchange shop. Bear in mind, you didn't pull the new unit, and you used all these guaranteed sparking tickets that you built up. You still didn't pull the new unit, so now you're left with nothing but these tickets, and you still don't have 1,000 to even get a 600 legend limited Z power for a character that you probably already have, which is bizarre. But on the other hand, if we switch over to the new banner freebies, just the fact that you're getting these summoning coins, these coins, you can easily get up to 20 of the coins to then exchange for 200 legend limited Z power. Because I guarantee you, half of you guys here that are watching this video at least save up at least 20,000 CCs for every banner that you summon on, and you might get shafted maybe, let's be nice and say 4 out of 10 of the time, so 6 of the times you don't get shafted. You're gonna spend those chrono crystals anyways, why not get rewards for it? The way I see it, you're like, okay, let's summon on this banner. We're gonna summon on this banner, cool, we're summoning on the banner. We go ahead and summon on the banner, we get nothing in return. Alright, we done. But now Legends is like, alright, cool, you can summon on the banner and we're gonna give you stuff now. We're gonna give you a choice, we're gonna give you options, we're gonna give you legend limited Z power. Even if you don't reach the highest cap, which is 40,000 chrono crystals, you can still get that 200 legend limited Z power. And you're like, whoa, people complaining like, why are you giving me stuff for free? I don't want it. No, I just want to summon and get nothing. That's cool. I find that so bizarre if you think about it like that. Like, is that not stupid? Like, they're giving you stuff for free and people are complaining. And I understand if you complain because you won't be able to reach that new guaranteed LF. But bear in mind that within that hypothetical 20,000 chrono crystals that you have, you still have a high chance of pulling that new unit. So you have your chances that would be what you regularly have. Then on top of that, if you get shafted, cool. At least you got your 200 limited Z power that you can use on a character that you already have. And then if you can imagine, you spend 20,000 CC like every 2 to 3 months. You can get 20,000 CC in a month and a half. They give 10k CC plus every single month. You can get 20k CC easily. If you do this in like 4 months, 5 months, you'd easily star up at least one of your characters just off getting shafted. But the chances are you're not going to get shafted every single banner. But that's just me putting it. That's my thoughts on it. Maybe I'm crazy, but I feel like the fact that they're giving us stuff for free, even if you don't reach the cap, it should be something you should be grateful for. But hey, that's just my perspective on it. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like no matter what, even if you're free to play, it's a pity system that works and you benefit off it. Of course, there might be the case where, like I said, the only one viable reason I think anyways is that you won't be able to actually reach the top cap. And alright, so mid recording, not even recording, editing this video, I was actually thinking hard as hell, trying to think of negatives, because I know there's going to be people in the comments just like mad as hell. So I was here sitting, I was thinking, and then the only one that could pop into my head is the fact that whales are going to eat off this heavy. And that's true. But were they not doing that anyways? It's not something to complain about. That's quite unfortunate, but unless they remove that 20k installment thing, it's easy to reach the top cap and nobody should be complaining. Honestly. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. I appreciate you guys for watching. Press that subscribe button if you haven't already. I was keeping it real. Hey, don't fight me. I'm just the messenger, yo. I'm just the messenger. I ain't legend. I'm just giving my opinion. Even if you're not free to play, you're eating, man. You're eating, trust me. Take your chance with your 20k hypothetical chrono crystals. If you don't get them, you still have 200 legend limit Z power that you can stack on another character to make them more OP, bro. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Please, lend me your energy!